Elizabeth, recently I went to my college reunion and with two of my roommates, we got an Airbnb right near campus and it was so fun. It was so fun to stay together. We had a kitchen. We could just hang out in such a comfortable way. And it was so convenient to all the places that we wanted to go. And all of us are really picky eaters. And we could all have our own kind of snacks all loaded up into the kitchen so that we could have exactly what we wanted whenever we wanted it. It just wouldn't have been the same if we had stayed at a hotel. It really added to my whole experience of my reunion.
And also, Gretchen, you don't have to deal with noisy hotel hallways, cramped rooms. You can really tailor it for what you want.
Elizabeth, you and I love finding little ways to make life easier and happier. And one happiness stumbling block can be the difficulty of finding the right clothes that make us feel good and look great. And that's why it's exciting to tell everyone about Daily Look, the #1 highest rated personal styling service that brings the joy back into getting dressed. Daily Look makes it very simple. You take a fun, quick style quiz online where you share your preferences, lifestyle, and what makes you feel your best. Then a professional stylist curates a box just for you, filled with pieces that are perfect for your life.
What you'll love about Daily Look is how it combines convenience with that wonderful feeling of discovering new favorites. If you're ready to simplify your life and bring more happiness into your wardrobe, go to dailylook.com and use the code HAPPIER at checkout to get your first styling fee waived. That's dailylook.com and use code HAPPIER at checkout. Because when you look good, you feel good, and that's something we all deserve.
I'm Gretchen Rubin, and this is A Little Happier. I love paradoxes, koans, fables, aphorisms, and teaching stories of all kinds. And for years, I've been working on a little book that I'm calling Secrets of Adulthood that will hit the shelves in April. These are the lessons I've learned with time and experience, usually the hard way. For instance, one of my secrets of adulthood is learning when, how, and if we wish to conform is one of the most important achievements of childhood. When I was reflecting on that secret of adulthood and thinking about the topic of conformity and nonconformity, I was often reminded of a passage from a novel by Scarlett Thomas, a writer whose work I love. In her novel PopCo, one of my favorites of her novels, the main character Alice comments on her experience at work at a company called PopCo. PopCo is a globally successful and also slightly sinister toy company. Alice, who is a brilliant, eccentric, and thoughtful person, reflects on a paradox of conformity. With the people at PopCo, there is a dilemma. If you dress like them, you fit in. If you dress in an opposite way to them, or in things so ridiculous they would never consider wearing them, you are cool, daring, and an individual, and therefore you fit in. My constant conundrum. How do you identify yourself as someone who doesn't fit in when everything you could possibly do demarcates you as someone who does? It is indeed a conundrum. How do you stand out when standing out is the very best way to fit in? I'm Gretchen Rubin, and I hope this makes your week a little happier.
From the mind of a 2-foot-tall talking spokes puppet comes this year's biggest challenge. It's time for Bob's Dare to Compare, the hottest game show on TV that asks, what happens when you compare Bobs to the competition? You get style. You get quality. You get beeps and boops and dings and whomps. And thousands of dollars in savings. Everyone's a winner when you dare to compare with Bob's Discount Furniture. Shop in store or at mybobs.com to play now.